is clear proof of the external existence of Yud-Heh-Wah-Peh, Yud-Heh-Wah-Peh. Logos. That's the Greek word that is given to describe the existence of Yud-Heh-Wah-Peh, Yud-Heh-Wah-Peh, at the beginning. And it is divine intelligence. The word is divine intelligence. Yud-Heh-Wah-Peh, Yud-Heh-Wah-Peh originated everything that is. And then he became the Word, which is the expression that explains that intelligence. It explains that intelligence, which is absolutely undescribable except through the revelation of Yud-Heh-Wah-Peh and the Scriptures. For the invisible things of Yud-Heh-Wah-Peh, Yud-Heh-Wah-Peh, from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even his eternal power and Godhead, so that you are without excuse. Before there was any beginning, the Word had been, and the Word has been toward Yud-Heh-Wah-Peh, Yud-Heh-Wah-Peh, and Yud-Heh-Wah-Peh, Yud-Heh-Wah-Peh has been the Word. And the Word becomes flesh at the will of Yud-Heh-Wah-Peh, Yud-Heh-Wah-Peh. Therefore, Yud-Heh-Wah-Peh, Yud-Heh-Wah-Peh, at any particular time of his choice, becomes a physical being. Thus, Yud-Heh-Wah-Peh, Yud-Heh-Wah-Peh, his continuing existence is in a new state or body. No matter when I choose a body, that existence just simply continues. It does not begin with nor end with a particular body. Your father Abraham rejoiced to see my day, and he saw it and was glad. Some say, you are only 57 years old, and you have seen Abraham? Truly, truly, I say unto you, before Abraham was, I am. I have always existed, and always will exist. I and my Father are one. And now, O my Father Yud-Heh-Wah-Peh, glorify me with your own self, with the glory which I had with you before the world was, and before the Word was made manifest for men to see, to know, to understand. For truly, Yud-Heh-Wah-Peh, Yud-Heh-Wah-Peh is the personal manifestation of Yud-Heh-Wah-Peh to man. You that can see me has seen the Father Yud-Heh-Wah-Peh. Do you believe that I am in the Father Yud-Heh-Wah-Peh and the Father Yud-Heh-Wah-Peh in me? The words that I speak unto you, I speak not of myself, but the Father Yud-Heh-Wah-Peh that dwells in me, he does the works. Believe me that I am in Yud-Heh-Wah-Peh and Yud-Heh-Wah-Peh in me, or else believe me for the very work's sake. You are a people that hear, but understand not, and indeed have eyes to see, but perceive not. However, the holy seed shall return to Yud-Heh-Wah-Peh. Shama, Shin, Mem, Ayin also means to hear with attention or obedience, to give undivided listening attention, to hear spiritually. When you hear the words of Yud-Heh-Wah-Peh and see the vision of the Almighty Yud-Heh-Wah-Peh, you become a witness to the miraculous wonders taught through our feast. Our holy feast teaches us to hear cases as judges, that is, to examine the merits of a case, to render a just decision. That is an extreme information that you must take into your heart is that our holy feasts teach us to hear cases as judges. You must identify wise men in the law of Yahweh and the knowledge of their holy names. And understanding. They must have understanding. And be known among your tribes. And I will make them rulers over you. So I will take the chief of your tribes, wise men, and known, and make them heads over you, captains over thousands, and captains over hundreds, and captains over 50s, and captains over 10s, and officers among your tribes. And I charge your judges at this time, here, the causes between your brethren, and judge righteously between every man and his brother, and the stranger that is among you, regardless of race or color. You shall not respect persons in judgment, but you shall hear the small as the great. You shall not be afraid of the face of man, for the judgment is Yahweh's through his laws, statutes, judgments, and commandments. And the cause that is too hard for you, bring it unto me, and I will hear it. And I command you at this time to hear and obey all the laws of Yahweh and all the things you should do. The laws of Yahweh is our foundation, and the laws of Yahweh, they are our success forever. Our holy feast teaches us to understand what one has heard, to obey, and give heed to what we hear of Yahweh. And unto Adam, Yahweh said, because you have listened unto the voice of your wife, and have eaten of the tree of good and evil, of which I commanded you not to eat of it. Cursed is the ground for your sake. In sorrow shall you eat of it all the days of your life. In another instance, Yahweh said, in your seed shall all the nations of the earth be blessed, because you have obeyed my voice. You heard and you obeyed. Our forefathers were the first judges of the earth. Our holy feast teaches us the qualities of a judge. Example in the word, listen now unto my voice. I will give you counsel, and Yahweh shall be with you. Be for the people to Godward with compassion, that you may bring the cause unto Yahweh, and you shall teach them ordinances and laws, and you shall show them the way wherein they must walk, and the work that they must do. Moreover, you shall provide out of all the people able men, such as fear Yahweh, men of truth, hating covetousness. Place such over them to be rulers of thousands and rulers of hundreds, rulers of 50s and rulers of 10s, and let them judge the people at all seasons. Moses took the book of the covenant and read in the audience of the people. And they said, all that Yahweh has said will we do and be obedient. Yahweh said, and it shall come to pass that whosoever will not listen unto my words, which Yahweh shall speak in my name, Yahweh, I will require it of him. Be strong and very courageous, that you may observe to do according to all the law, as Yahweh has commanded you. Turn not from the law of Yahweh to the right hand or to the left, that you may prosper wheresoever you go. This book of the law of Yahweh shall not depart out of your mouth, but you shall meditate therein day and night, that you may observe to do according according to all that is written therein. But then you shall make your way prosperous, and then you shall have good success. The call to courage, is really a call to faith. Believing the promises of Yahweh will lead both to courage and to obedience to the law of Yahweh, which results in faith in Yahweh. Why? Because all of history proves that Yahweh always fulfills his promises. All of our holy feasts teach this marvelous lesson. Yahweh has always raised up judges which delivered our forefathers out of the hand of those that spoiled them, ruined them, enslaved them, oppressed them, and always punished our forefathers, Israel, when we transgressed Yahweh's covenant, which he commanded our fathers to keep. I am building the kingdom of Yahweh, true holiness and righteousness. In order to enter, you must be willing to listen to Yahweh and obey his will. In order for our prayers to be heard, we must qualify ourselves. Yahweh Bethlehem Sophit, who is a pre-incarnate appearance, said to Daniel, "Fear not, Daniel, for from the first day that you set your heart to understand and to chasten yourself before your God, your words were heard, and I am come for your words." I spoke to Daniel in a pre-incarnate appearance in another body. It was proven in the days of King Hezekiah that when we return to keeping the laws of Yahweh concerning our holy feast, our voices will be heard and our prayers will be answered. You may read 2 Chronicles chapter 30, verses 1 through 27 for your proof. If my people which are called by my name, Yahweh, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin of breaking the laws of Yahweh and will heal them